This is Chance Storm with a look at weather conditions at 3 p.m. Goodland was cloudy. The temperature was 58. Dew point 32 and the relative humidity was 37%. Winds were northeast at 10 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.20 and falling. Haze was cloudy. The temperature was 58. Dew point 44 and the relative humidity was 60%. Winds were north at 20 with gusts to 26 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.14 and falling. Dodge City was cloudy. The temperature was 59. Dew point 49 and the relative humidity was 69%. Winds were north at 21 with gusts to 30 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.13 and falling. Elkhart was partly sunny. The temperature was 61. Dew point 46 and the relative humidity was 58%. Winds were north at 17 with gusts to 26 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.19 and falling. Garden City was cloudy. The temperature was 63. Dew point 42 and the relative humidity was 46%. Winds were north at 21 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.13 and falling. Great Bend was cloudy. The temperature was 58. Dew point 51 and the relative humidity was 78%. Winds were north at 18 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.11 and falling. Liberal was cloudy. The temperature was 64. Dew point 51 and the relative humidity was 62%. Winds were north at 18 with gusts to 24 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.14 and falling. Pratt was cloudy. The temperature was 60. Dew point 55 and the relative humidity was 84%. Winds were north at 21 with gusts to 28 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.09 and falling. Chanute was cloudy. The temperature was 72. Dew point 66 and the relative humidity was 81%. Winds were north at 13 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.96 and falling. Coffeyville was cloudy. The temperature was 83. Dew point 63 and the relative humidity was 50%. Winds were calm. The pressure was 29.91 and falling. Hutchinson was cloudy. The temperature was 56. Dew point 54 and the relative humidity was 93%. Winds were north at 15 with gusts to 24 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.07 and falling. Medicine Lodge had an unavailable sky condition. The temperature was 61. Dew point 55 and the relative humidity was 81%. Winds were north at 18 with gusts to 30 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.05 and falling. Newton was cloudy. The temperature was 58. Dew point 58 and the relative humidity was 100%. Winds were north at 21 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.05 and steady. Parsons was cloudy. The temperature was 80. Dew point 67 and the relative humidity was 64%. Winds were variable at 5 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.95 and falling. Wichita Eisenhower Airport had light rain with fog. The temperature was 60. Dew point 58 and the relative humidity was 92%. Winds were north at 17 with gusts to 28 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.03 and falling. Wichita-Jabara Airport had light rain with fog. The temperature was 59. Dew point 57 and the relative humidity was 93%. Winds were unavailable. The pressure was 30.03 and steady. McConnell Air Force Base had light rain. The temperature was 61. Dew point 58 and the relative humidity was 91%. Winds were north at 18 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.02. Winfield was cloudy. The temperature was 63. Dew point 61 and the relative humidity was 93%. Winds were north at 16 with gusts to 24 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.01 and steady. Concordia was cloudy. The temperature was 60. Dew point 51 and the relative humidity was 72%. Winds were north at 9 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.09 and falling. Emporia was cloudy. The temperature was 62. Dew point 57 and the relative humidity was 83%. Winds were north at 15 with gusts to 22 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.02 and steady. Lawrence was cloudy. The temperature was 62, dew point 59 and the relative humidity was 90%. Winds were north at 9 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.01 and falling. Manhattan was cloudy. The temperature was 61, dew point 56 and the relative humidity was 83%. Winds were variable at 7 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.06 and steady. Marysville had light rain. The temperature was 57, dew point 52 and the relative humidity was 82%. Winds were north at 9 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.08 and steady. New Century Air Center was cloudy. The temperature was 62, dew point 60 and the relative humidity was 93%. Winds were north at 15 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.00 and falling. Johnson County Executive was cloudy. The temperature was 62, dew point 60 and the relative humidity was 93%. Winds were north at 14 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.99 and falling. Salina was cloudy. The temperature was 59, dew point 54 and the relative humidity was 83%. Winds were north at 14 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.09 and falling. Topeka Billard Airport was cloudy. The temperature was 63, dew point 57 and the relative humidity was 81%. Winds were north at 8 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.02 and falling. Forbes Field had light rain. The temperature was 61, dew point 57 and the relative humidity was 87%. Winds were north at 12 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.01 and falling.